So, good morning. My name is Tevin. I'm a sports entrepreneur. It does look a little bit dark. I apologize. We are doing early morning sessions, and this morning my son is still sleeping. So I thought, let me try and be a little bit considerate. Yeah, because he does have full long days. But anyway, so my name is Tevin Blichnout, and I am your host on the Sports Education Workshop. And in these discussions, we hope to firstly bring together a community of like-minded people who want to succeed and do some very cool stuff in the sports space. We're going to be having early morning rises, right? And that's if you can catch the live session. If you want to be a part of our program, you'll have access to the live session where we can actually workshop, contextualize, and like focus on your specific situation or scenario. So remember to look out for that. And then we are running that same program that comes with like building your CV. If you're a coach, if you're an athlete, building that CV, building that profile online, digitizing your sports career pretty much. And then there's also the aspect or the element of pitch decks, building that pitch deck or proposal that you'll basically put forward into the sports world. And what I like about the idea of the pitch deck is that it is something that you can use, that you can leverage. Build it once, leverage it 1,000 times. And hopefully out of that 1,000% will come back to you with positive feedback. And of the positive feedback that comes in, hopefully you can land a job or you can land a project or whatever it is that you are ultimately hoping for. Yeah, so I've been in the sports industry for more than 10 years and I think my journey has been pretty interesting. I'm a sports scientist by profession. I've practiced for over 10 years being a sports scientist. I work with high performance teams, high performance athletes and coaches from different backgrounds. And what I found very interesting as a sports scientist, and especially during my studying years, is that everyone is very much fixated on the practical stuff, like the actual, all right, this is sports. This is where sports originates from. Strength programs, training programs, they teach you about the different products and tools that's maybe involved in the space. But no one actually teaches you about how to create something in that space, and how to take that thing to the marketplace. Because stark reality, right? Many people are studying this thing, and many people are graduating. But the fact is, if I have 100 graduates, 100 or 1,000 graduates that come out of my program, from that 1,000, how many is realistically going to be employed? So let's just say it's a great world, 50% of them become employed. Great. Next year, another 1,000 graduates. How many jobs are available? If those 50 are doing well, there's no way they're going to be replaced. So the job market is literally getting smaller and we are having more graduates every single year. And now we end up with a problem. And look, it's not that it's a bad thing. And it's not that school is not doing its job. I think from a sports science perspective, I learned very valuable things. The stuff that I learned, I could implement and I saw it working. I could tailor it to make it more personalized and I could see it working based on the principles that I was taught. I'm not denying the validity of your program. It's effective and it's valuable. However, I think what needs to be embedded in that program is like business elements, guys. Like as a sports scientist, we need to be taught how to market and promote ourselves. We need to come out of that space after 4 or 5 years with a good looking CV, with a pitch deck that I can now use for projects or whatever the case is. I need to come out with something that I can go into the marketplace and begin working without looking for a job. So why I don't like the job route is firstly because it's a congested area. There's this massive demand. I mean, our country's at over 30% unemployed. That's a massive demand. So realistically speaking, if there's millions of people unemployed, there's only hundreds of thousands of jobs available. There's going to be that massive surplus. So we need to figure out those who are graduating, and it's across industries, but I'm tailoring this to sports because I'm speaking to my people over here, sports people. Yeah, we've got to figure out a business element to our studies so that we can come out there and actually create the jobs that we want to work in. If you want to do S&C coaching, create that job. So you're going to need a profile. You're going to need a pitch deck. You're going to need to learn how to put products together. Your own team. I had a conversation with a friend of mine the other day and he was trying to like pitch me to his friend, like, oh, this is Tevin and he's going to build this team. And I'm like, sure. And they're going to go to the PSL. And I'm like, what? No, why would I want to do that? I'm literally then entering a stream where there is a triangle, a pivot where it's limited. And it's also very difficult to get there. If I start a team and I do not have capital, I'm at least looking at a 5-year journey. And that is with successful promotions every single year. That's insane, right? Firstly, there are many talented people. Don't come and think you're going to win every game. No matter how talented your squad is, it takes much more than talent to win a league, to win a championship, to be promoted. Much more than talent. So anyway, and I responded like, nope, I don't want to work in the PSL. I want to build my own PSL. I want to build my own soccer league. So if that's the case, as a sports scientist, what do? I can bring elements from my sports science background, the networks I've made, the people I've met. People might have products that we can now say, okay, how do we implement that into this league? What are the standards and values of this league? I want to see high performance football. Do I then run the training regimens? Who can I bring together? What aspects of sports science can I implement so that my league is different, so that my league is better, it's competitive, it fulfills whatever I need it to fulfill. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing on this session over here. With the sports education workshop, we've helped dozens of athletes actually transition from just being athletes to athletes owning businesses, or to athletes understanding the importance of leveraging their own skill set, their own business for facilities, with programs. They're now partnering. They now know how to pitch themselves, what a pitch deck is, why it's important to have a social media and to be present digitally. We just recently launched our website, which is a hub or a library for athletes where they can literally log on. If they need a pitch deck, they need an idea, they need to know how to build something, go check our resource library, right? Download that item or that document or whatever the case may be that's going to help you. It will give you the steps. It will show you exactly what we've done. There's pitch decks on that platform where we've pitched and actually generated revenue from it and built lasting relationships with it. So that stuff is available through our platform. But you, as the person participating and attending these morning sessions, it's important that you be part of it so you can ask questions concerning you and your plan and your project. That is the idea of the sports education workshop. We call it 5 a.m. mornings. I think it's going to have to be earlier because at 5:30 we need to get up for school. But yeah, I'm excited for these sessions and I hope that you learn from it. We're also going to have some very cool people coming on to host them and discuss things with them, which I think is going to be a game changer. So if you're an athlete, if you're a coach, if you're someone who's aspiring to be anything in sports, a business person in sports, a marketing person, an athlete, whatever you want to do in sports, I encourage you to join these platforms, get involved, be part of our journey over here of building that sports profile. And yeah, we'll see you on the next show, I guess. All right, cool. Peace and power.